Like basically, in order to be confident, in order to like really be successful, you have to, because you were talking about like be yourself, right, earlier. And it's like in order to get success or to get confidence, you have to temporarily be somebody that you're not. Because success by definition is change. Like you have to change in order to become successful, and you have to change in order to become confident. And so it's like in order to become confident, like you have to do things that are something that you would probably not normally do, right? And I'm sure that's what you used to like you did to become better as well. Like you had to try some things that you were like, I don't know about this.
Hmm.
But with confidence, I feel like confidence is just basically how you see the situation. It's your perception. Like confidence is perception. So it's like if you go up to a girl and a guy is basically like talking up to her like she's on a pedestal, then he's perceiving that situation as if he's lower value than her, that
Hmm.
he doesn't deserve her, that he can't have her. And so he starts qualifying himself. And that's how most guys are conditioned to believe that.
Hmm.
They're brought up to believe like, oh, women are just over you. They're above you. They're the goddess. They're the beauty. They're the purity. And you got to basically just suck up to them in order to get them. And then it makes people's self-esteem go to zero because they literally start qualifying themselves to the girl. And so
Hmm.
it's like confidence is basically how you perceive the situation. So instead of going into a conversation where you're like, oh, this person's above me, I don't deserve to be here, I'm not worthy, instead of going in this position and be like, how can I like offer value here? Like
Hmm.
I am valuable. So it's like, what can I offer here to like really take us both and like combine us both together, connect us both together even deeper, instead of like having this, it's almost selfish to think like, oh, like I don't deserve to be here, I'm unworthy. Like you're focused so inwardly.
Hmm.
And so like I feel like a lot of confidence is like focusing on the other person in their interests as well. Does that make
Absolutely.
sense?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And the one thing I'll add too is my confidence came from my results, right? So, for example, I started boxing like 6 months ago. Okay. So my
Yeah.
confidence is a bit higher that if things were to get physical, I can protect myself, right? I'm a guitar player. Okay. I've been playing that for 15 years. That's also confidence. I was able to drop out of school and start my own videography company. That's confidence, right? So
Yeah.
I tell people you got to start doing things and getting good at things because being good at things gives you confidence. I don't care what it is, bro. If you're working at McDonald's and you're behind the cashier, be the fastest cashier possible. I don't care. Like just do something and be the best at it, and that will give you that confidence, right?
Yeah.
And because that's one thing people may be able to resonate. Because resonate because some people may have a hard time with faking it till they make it. Some people may have that issue, right? Because for example, when I was in high school, I wasn't confident because nothing was going my way. Sports weren't going my way. Girls weren't going my way. Average in school, so I wasn't a confident guy. I had no reason to be confident. But then once when I started, I left high school and a couple years into college, and things started going my way with girls. That's when I started becoming more confident, and that's where I started seeing myself as a catch. And that's when exponentially saw much more success with life and with women. So I tell people you just gotta get good at something. What do you think about that?
Yeah. I love that, honestly. It's just like because I feel like your story resonates with mine so perfectly just because it's like in high school,
I
sports
wasn't the
weren't going
man.
my way,
Yeah.
dude. Girls were not going my way either. Grades weren't going my way either. And it's like I like for the first 20 years of my life, I felt like it was just I was just served a platter of L's.
Yeah.
That's like what it was for the first 20 years of my life. And it's like a lot of people in that position are like it's part, some people can commit suicide,
Yeah.
some people kill themselves, and it's like it's sad. But it's just like, like something in me was just like, dude, like just keep pushing forward and keep going, dude. He's like, eventually you're gonna find something that works. And as soon as you find what works a little bit, like that's what gives you hope. That's what gives you confidence to actually keep going and to
Uh,
make more of it. But like, yeah, dude, like you have to like get good at something like and keep figuring out what it is, like keep figuring out more to it, adding more to it. There's something called like the pain period as well. I don't know if you've heard about that. Have you read The Game by Neil Strauss?
I had the book to my left and I didn't finish it because go on, finish your story first.
But in his book, he talks about the pain period, and I love that because he was just like, okay, so like people when they start something, they tend to just give up right away because they feel like they're putting in 10 times the effort and getting back like little to no
Oh,
result.
for sure. Yeah.
But it's like over time, that's where a lot of people quit and give up. But it's like if you just keep pushing through that pain period, eventually the results are going to come and that they're going to pay way bigger dividends later. For example, like TikTok. Like, I don't know if you blew up right away on TikTok. Like, it might have been one video that made you blow up like crazy, like out of nowhere. But it's like all those videos before that, like those were kind of like an investment where you're not getting much views on them, you're not getting many comments on them, but it's like one day like you make something that just goes crazy, and then those videos finally get the how do you say it,
The
like
attention.
the attention, yeah,
Yeah.
the attention that they deserved. Does that make sense? Like, what
Uh,
do you think about that?
yeah. So man, that it's funny you mentioned that. So for me, I like how, okay, young life, the man, from like age 8 to high school's 14. So 8 to 13, the man, right? Best on the field, captain. I was the shit. Okay. High
Yeah,
school, all L's, a little bit of college, more L's. So that I have that underdog mentality and the chip on my shoulder. And that's what gives me a drive, right? Because that underdog mentality will push you way further than being on top your whole life, right?
yeah,
Because for me, that underdog, man, that just gives me everything. Because in high school, I was just known as like the skinny, funny black kid, right? And then when they see me in person,
yeah,
I'm like almost 6'2", and I'm much more built, muscular wise. And they see me on TikTok on their For You page, and millions of likes. Now I'm like, it's switched, like now I was the little homie, now I'm the big homie. You know what I mean?
for sure. Yeah, that's
And
exactly how it was for me too.
yeah, I was a
Yes,
little homie.
bro.
Now I'm the big homie, and it's a great to see the tables turn. I feel like as long as you put in the work, tables will always turn. That girl that didn't want you back in high school, bro. If you become the best version of yourself, she's coming back around for seconds. She
Oh
and
yeah,
like she's coming back around. So for me, I definitely resonate with the pain period, bro. It took me. I was monetized 3 days ago. It took me 4 years to get monetized on YouTube. 4 years. I was making
really.
a video a week for 2 years straight and got like me 600 subscribers. And then I did reaction videos because they're much easier to pump out every single day, opposed to a full
Yeah,
comedy skit with my friends and stuff. So
yeah.
it finally worked, so I'm finally just seeing the fruits of my labor, but I can't wait to start seeing YouTube money. I'm like, damn, I'm really making money off of videos I made 2-3 years ago, you know so that
Yeah,
pain
dude,
period's everything.
finally.
Yeah, pain period's
Yeah.
everything, man. If you can outlast it, here's the thing, I tell people this: if you can fall in love with the process more than the end result, you'll win. Because how I see it is, I don't care about my views on TikTok. I know every video I make is very impactful. So I just focus on uploading every day. Do what you can. The TikTok algorithm, you can't guess it. There's no secret remedy. Like, I don't care. Like, there's nothing, right, you can do just but by posting. And by you keep posting every day, you go viral. And then all those last 20 videos pick up too, right? Because
Oh yeah,
people
for
see one
sure.
viral video. Okay, what else does this guy got? Go, oh, there's more. It happens all the time, right?
It just
So
streams into your other videos.
absolutely. So the pain period is very important because you got to be able to love the process of everything opposed to just the end result. If you focus on the end result, you won't have enough gas in the tank to go to the end. You won't have it because the process of just showing up every day and doing it every day, that's what's the best. That's the
Oh
best.
yeah, dude. I so feel that, dude. And it's like I feel the thing like you were talking about in high school. It's like, like you felt like you were the little dog, right? And it's like back in high school, like all these other people, like all these athletes that were going to Big Ten schools
Yeah.
or whatever, like
World
they're
from
getting all the
something.
hype.
Hmm.
And it's like, and then it's like you look now and you're just like, I don't know where they're at. They just
True.
fell off the map.
True. And it's funny, man, to see because in high school, my biggest goal, I haven't even talked about this before, was to go to the NFL. I was so set. Like, I would even skip lunch to go in the field and like work on footwork. But I was a great athlete. The issue was my size. I graduated high school like 145, 150. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Unless I was running like a 4.240, I wasn't going to get any eyes on me as a top athlete, right?
Yeah.
So walking off that football field my senior year, not with zero offers, going, damn, like all this was for nothing. But those kids that went D1 and went in, dude, only like one or two in like not just my high school, like the whole area that I knew made it, and either they made it and got cut or they're still on the team. But they're not a standout. They're like a third stringer.
In the
So
NFL.
crazy because it's like, damn, I wanted to be those kids so bad. And now those kids either got cut at the NFL, got injured in D1, or they're like maybe they're on the team, but they're a third stringer. They're probably ain't mad. They're still getting paid 450 grand just to be on like a third stringer. But
For
Most
sure.
people didn't make it. And I'd much rather quit in high school than touch success like that and be the man. And then now you come back to your city working at a dive bar.